The Unreal Engine 5 2023 GDC just concluded, and they showed off an amazing new Unreal Engine 5.2 demo. So let's take a look at this. I'm going to break this down.
Alright, so last year, we added several new features to the engine to support foliage rendering, and the Fortnite team used those features to ship Battle Royale Chapter 4.
So they use a lot of foliage in this, really high quality stuff. This is so lush right here, the global illumination. As the light comes through those spaces, I mean it lights up the whole environment. The detail on the car is really amazing. We have some reflections right there. Those are lumen reflections.
Let's head on out, Jacob.
Sure thing, on my way.
All right. So, we're building tools for interactive and dynamic worlds. So here we have chaos physics simulating rocks that tumble as we drive over them, leaves bend out of the way, and we also added some real-time fluid simulation.
Wow, we have dynamic water. This is interesting. The suspensions of the car is using chaos right there. This is a bit janky, as you can see, the road and everything, because it's using per poly collision.
So Rivian provided us with a highly detailed model of the truck, about 71 million polygons.
And Nanite, of course, you have millions of polygons here. No big deal, Unreal Engine can handle all of those in real time.
But also its materials. And today, we're introducing Substrate, our new material framework. And to better demonstrate it, let's swap the paint out for opal. Now, of course, you can't order a Rivian with opal body panels.
So that's amazing. It's using the new material system called Strata Materials. Man, the refraction, the reflections are really insane. I mean, this is all real time, which is mind-blowing. There's definitely some shader magic going on. I mean, they're faking it, but this looks stunning.
Let's head on out, Jacob.
On my way.
In terms of performance, substrate materials that are similar to the current Unreal Engine shading model cost about the same. But now, artists have the freedom to author more complex materials.
Man, Luminous come such a long way.
Extremely detailed use cases, like in cinematics and in film. So we're going to drive under this fallen tree here, and everything since that fallen tree has been built using our brand new experimental suite of procedural content generation tools. Entirely an engine that are flexible, deterministic, and artist-driven. Our guiding principle in building these systems was to empower artists to make tools for artists. So Jacob's going to go ahead and add a procedural assembly to the world. And the cool thing is that it communicates. Thank you. Yeah.
Now this is amazing. Again, the shaders are also changing, I think, and the scattering of different meshes, the mesh placement is also changing. So it's taking all of that into account. There are a lot of parameters, it seems. Yep, so these are isolation volumes. You can like isolate different areas. That's amazing.
Set the visuals and art direction for the entire piece, and then built out procedural tools that allowed the team to create a much larger play space much more quickly. Now let's see how we can use
oh my god, the scale of this landscape
to make larger sweeping changes to the environment. So Jacob, let's start by removing some of the trees in this area.
Absolutely, that's easy enough actually.
This is some procedural scattering that he's showcasing. I really like the procedural workflow.
Give it a little bit more
when it comes to like scattering stuff,
So the procedural systems are all deterministic, as Jacob is
because the foliage tool is really slow and you miss out on a lot of areas and it's not
always go back
scalable.
and get out exactly the same results. And the
So it
procedural
seems that they've added a lot of procedural blueprints to help you in environment art and level design.
This environment is 4 kilometers by 4 kilometers. If we hide all of the procedural elements, we can see that original hand-built area about 200 meters by 200 meters. We believe that there will always be the need for hand-building environments
So the rest of the world is totally procedural.
to be tools for artists
Pretty
that work in
amazing.
concert with hand-built content.
So I'm not going to lie, this is a pretty solid demo. The previous demo of the desert was stunning, but a lot of people don't know that they did the desert because they were having problems with foliage assets and with translucent meshes, because translucent meshes did not support nanite. So now they have like transparency support for nanite meshes, which is amazing. So all the foliage is using nanite and is using virtualized geometry. This shot right here, it's amazing. You have some light rays, some god rays there. You have some volumetric fog in the distance. Like, it's really subtle. And these foliage assets have like translucency to them. Some of them, I think. So the light is like going through the foliage assets and you are getting some subsurface scattering there. The camera is really smooth, so they are using some interpolation for the camera. Real-time water simulation, it seems. Yeah, that's real-time water deformation right there using vector fields. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And I think there are some Niagara particles also being spawned there. The suspension is working really well. That's the chaos physics system in action. And everything is using Nanite and Lumen, which are the 2 basic pillars of Unreal Engine 5, you can say. So I really like what they have built here. That's all for today. If you are new to the channel, please subscribe. Check out my Patreon page as well. If you like the video, please leave a like down below. And that's it. I'm gonna see you guys in the next video.